Nintendo. Nintendo is a game developer known for making such classics as Halo 2 and Halo 1 and Halo Reach. Hello everybody, my name is Citrus the Nerd. God, it's been a while since I've said my full official title. That's what's on my birth certificate. Today I'm here to talk about the Nintendo Nindies Indies presentation for Spring 2019. Yeah, it happened today while I was in school. Just so happened to have a sub today, so I got to watch it while ignoring my work, which is super dope. Not much happened. I mean, it's an Indies presentation, so most of the stuff was like, oh wow, that looks cool, and that's pretty much it. But there are two things that are very, very interesting, and I wanted to talk about them and how they relate to Nintendo and what Nintendo might be doing in the future, and generally just getting hype about these two announcements because they're pretty dope. Number one, the first thing that happened in the Direct, we got, what was it? Cuphead. Cuphead's coming to Nintendo Switch, which a lot of people have been asking for a long time because it was an Microsoft property. People were like, I don't really know if it's going to be coming over. That's kind of they have their exclusive. That's like the one exclusive that they own. But no, they're bringing it to Switch. And they said in the Direct, special thanks to Microsoft for bringing this game or something. They said something about like Microsoft and thanking them. And that is very interesting. Microsoft doesn't have many of its own IPs. Right now they have like Halo and Forza, and even Forza and Halo are both coming to PC now. So it seems like that there's no real reason to buy an Xbox, especially if you have a good PC. There seems to be no reason to buy an Xbox nowadays. So a lot of people were thinking like, alright, Microsoft is gonna hold on to Cuphead, even though it would be beautiful and perfect for the Switch. I don't think it's happening. And I was one of those people. I didn't think it was gonna happen because Microsoft knows they need the IPs. What the fuck are they doing? They ain't got shit to their name. There is no reason to buy an Xbox right now. Absolutely none. Anything that you would want to play on Xbox, you can also play on PS4, PC, and maybe the Switch. In some cases, like with freaking Cuphead. But yeah, they're putting it out on the 18th of April. It's got some updates, some new stuff in it. I think you can play as like Mugman in single player mode now or something. Yeah, and I think there's like something about cutscenes or whatever. But it's pretty dope. I'm just confused as to why Microsoft would allow this to happen, unless they just don't give a single shit. I mean, I think they're still making money off this somewhat, so maybe this is a benefit for them, but I don't really see how. This also just goes to show, like, people, I was talking to my brother about it, and he didn't really believe the, like, buddy connection that Nintendo and Microsoft have nowadays, and I was sort of with him there. Like, sure, they did Minecraft, and, there are these rumors about Xbox Live, but we don't know if that's actually happening. So it was really just the Minecraft thing being crossplay or whatever, and like making that video. So there wasn't like hard proof that Microsoft and Nintendo are like best friends now. But this is a little more evidence to throw into the pile. This is a little more concrete. I mean, a Microsoft exclusive IP coming to the Switch. It's crazy. And it works so well. I love these games that use the light blue and red color scheme for their like first player and second player. Because then, when it comes over, if it comes over to Switch, like what they did with Unravel 2 came over to Switch, the main characters are red and blue. And it just fits so nicely with the Joy-Con colors. And same thing with Cuphead. You got Cuphead, who is a red boy, and Mugman, who is a blue boy. And it looks nice. I like it. I like this color thing that they have going on. Very nice. The other really big thing, and one that I want to touch on a little bit more than just, wow, Microsoft and Nintendo are best friends. Crypt of the Necrodancer, or something, the sequel to Crypt of the Necrodancer that has Legend of Zelda characters in it. Alright, that's not the name of the game. It's Cadence of Hyrule, which is like a sequel or a spin-off of Crypt of the Necrodancer. Point is, it's an indie studio making basically a Zelda game, making their own Zelda game. This is wild and crazy for a lot of different reasons. Namely, Nintendo has been known for a while to be kind of stingy with their IPs, and for good reason. Yeah, they have some reason to be skeptical of just handing their IPs to anyone. Even recently with Sega handing their IP to fucking Red Button to create one of the games of all time. It certainly is a game. So yeah, they had every right to be like cautious with their IPs, and only recently we've seen them be a little more adventurous, handing out the Mario IP to Ubisoft to create Mario plus Rabbids, and doing some other stuff along the way too. But this is an indie studio. I forgot the name of the studio, but they are a small team, and Nintendo has done this before for indies. Like what was it? They did it with Sushi Strikers, where they like kind of published it and like were like really pushing for the game to do well. And they've done that before with a lot of different indie games, just because they want to support indies, which is nice. But straight up giving them an IP, and not only just like like any IP, like they give them fucking F-Zero or Earthbound or something, just something weird, and toss it to them because why not? This is Zelda. Literally their like second most popular IP besides Mario, and they're just giving it to them. They're giving them Link, they're giving them Zelda, maybe Ganon. Ganon might be in this game. We don't know. It is crazy. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. And the way they revealed it was really incredible too. I remember watching it in class today, and I see it, and I'm like, oh cool, Crypt of the Necrodancer is getting a sequel. And then they show off more gameplay, and I'm like, this looks kind of like Zelda. This looks like Crypt of the Necrodancer meets Zelda. Are they doing some sort of action-adventure style game in the Crypt of the Necrodancer style? That would be interesting, because alright, I keep on mentioning Crypt of the Necrodancer without explaining what it is. It's a dungeon-crawling rhythm game where you walk around the dungeons and you have to move to the beat, and you have to attack to the beat. And it's really interesting. I never really got into it. I think I played like a demo of it and I wasn't really super interested, but this game looks a little more interesting. I'll probably try this one out. But yeah, so they were showing this off and I was like, this looks like Crypt of the Necrodancer meets Zelda. And then you start hearing that music, and I was like, that sounds like Zelda music. Is this like some sort of parody of Zelda? And then no, it's just a Zelda. It's just a real ass Zelda game that they're making. It's wild. We wildin' out here. This poses a really interesting idea to me. We're seeing Nintendo be more brave with their IPs, handing it out to more people. Even an indie studio, which is crazy. I really want to know if we're going to see more of this in the future. Like, I would love if Nintendo gave Inti Creates, they've made so many really good games. They're a smaller studio. If they gave Inti one of their IPs to work with, that would be so dope. If you don't know Inti, they've made like Gunvolt. What else do they make? I'm trying to think. Like Dragon Mark for Death, that came out recently and that was really good. Gunvolt 1 and 2, Blaster Master. Like they've had a pretty good track record so far, and I could definitely see them doing something with Nintendo, and it would just be cool. I don't even know what franchise it would be. Maybe like a Metroid game. A Metroid game from Inti. Oh, that'd be so cool. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. These are just like, that's just an idea I had like right now. But yeah, Nintendo giving their IP to indie studios. It's a crazy concept. And it also makes me wonder if other studios are gonna start doing this, where like maybe Microsoft has been helping indies in the past. That's how they did Ori and obviously Cuphead, which we just talked about. Just helping them out financially and like publishing it and getting exclusive rights. But what if we could see like some sort of indie studio handling like a Halo game. That'd be interesting. Or Sony has been known to try and copy Nintendo sometimes. Maybe we could see, I don't know, like an indie God of War or an indie Ratchet and Clank game. That'd be crazy. Those are a little bit more doubtful in my mind, but seeing Nintendo do this, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen, and I hope this game's good, and I hope it does well in terms of sales, cause I want Nintendo to do more of this in the future, and if they see, positive reception and good sales, they can keep on doing stuff like this, weird, wacky, cool stuff that helps indies and just is doing cool, crazy shit for the whole gamer community, cause we're a big old community over here. That's basically all I want to say. The rest of the show, although it was like good, there were only like a couple other things I like. My friend Pedro, #1, just fucking hell, that game looks amazing. And there was some ninja game. I'll put some footage up here. That looks pretty dope. Yeah, those are my thoughts on well, it's like 3 different topics really. It's kind of in general the Nindies thing, but more specifically, it is Microsoft and Nintendo's relationship, and Nintendo and indies relationships, and how they're both evolving really fast, and my gamer mind cannot handle it. My puny gamer mind. But that's gonna be all, gamer girls and gamer boys. That's all the video time I have for today, because I gotta go do homework and drink Shing tea, green tea, natural peach with other natural flavors. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video, leave a comment. How do I do my outro? Comment something, I don't know. If you want Master Chief and Cuphead to have a baby, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later.